Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Schnott's Landing. I just gotta get straight back into it, actually. I believe we were beating the shit out of these labourers. For some reason, I can't seem to figure out why we can't. I've had a very interesting week. What's this? Key thief, that's 318 to 390. God damn, yes, absolutely. Yeah, we can't seem to move these. We've only done one at the moment, so... it's because we're not wearing a uniform. There we go, that's better. And you. So yeah, my interesting week. We're still trying to buy this house. And I had an inheritance that I was given, luckily, by my great uncle Norm. And this inheritance has, whilst we've been trying to use it to buy this house. However, it's been it's difficult to try and word it because it's taken me this long just to figure out what the hell has been going on. Basically, they think that it was laundered, money laundered at least, or they're doing checks to make sure it wasn't money laundered. So I had to do a full, detailed history about money that I've had since about 9 years, which has been difficult because, for the most part, I had no idea what it was doing and where it was. So I've had a rather difficult day writing an email today, but doing the research yesterday. Hopefully, this will mean that we are now going to be back on track and getting everything sorted soon. We've also got some more paperwork to send off, but that's being printed off at the library later today because neither of us own a printer. We're not millionaires. Let's see if I can get these guys down here. I wonder if I could just run away. They can't catch me. And they'll go back. Maybe. Huh. Okay, that worked. Yeah, been a rough day. Rough week, really, but I've been looking forward to this, I'll tell you that. And in this. And then we'll go back to Belloc for crisis management. Want you to reassure the guests. Reassure the guests. Counsel the budding art. Oh god, okay, here we go. Counsel the budding artist. You.
Victory lies ahead.
Question the prolific writer.
Hello.
Just calm down.
Oh wow, it's a murder mystery. We will have justice.
Awesome, okay. I was hoping that we could find some time to use this, but we've only got 5 days to use it. Which does make it rather difficult. Man one of the siege tank turrets and use it to defeat 7 decrepit watchers and report back. Wow. I was wondering what that tank was going to be used for. As long as it's used within the next 5 days. If it's Wednesday today, yeah, Sunday will be when it will have to be used. Okay, that counts as 2 apparently. Should hit him. Yeah. Don't have the range on it. That one will do. Got the range on that one. There we are. Nailed it. Return to base. Love being able to see that just off in the background there. Very cool. Yeah, I hope you guys have been having a fantastic week so far. I'm sorry as well if you can hear digging going on outside. Next door are doing some work. It's very strange. Okay. Speak to Commander Storms when you are ready to accompany him out the burning building. Alright, let's move. Come on then. Okay. What's the dialogue? Follow him as he walks out, of course. Gotta find out who's behind this treachery, and you are going to help me. Oh yeah, I've been helping you all this time, my guy. It's not like I've had that much of a choice, to be fair. Okay, new place. Brilliant. Okay. Missed me by that much. I want you to observe the guests. Sure. Visit the guests. All in here.
You need something?
Right, I want you to collect fresh uniforms. Okay. Turn in lockdown. Accept sending a message. Okay. We're getting through it slowly but surely. I'm excited to get through the whole of this. Kill Captain Morgan, Captain Cork, and Captain Kronk. Right, yeah. That reminds me, last weekend was D23. And I know to many people D23 is a bit weird or not their thing, and that's totally fine, but I have had a ton of fun watching and seeing what's happening with it. Very exciting. All the park stuff, not the film stuff, just the park stuff. But I'm so excited for what they're coming up with. Just kind of leave that there for a bit. Some uniforms. Oh, there's the captain. Wait. Guess we're taking this one by ourselves. That's okay. Won't do too much. You just throw gold at me. Because I swear I just... coin toss. I heard the sound. There we go. And you? Oh, we got you. Alright. It's natural at this point to assume... Oh, Jesus, there we go. That... there'll be 2 fresh sailor uniforms her. We also had rain for the first time the other day, and it was marvelous. Very much looking forward to it. There we go, 2 more. Head over to the next ship, right here. Let's see, can we... finding an interesting thing to do at work as well. And I say interesting because it is. I don't know the kind of thought process behind it, but it's not a bad thing to do. It's a weird thing to do, and yeah. So you may know that I work in retail, work in effectively a second-hand game shop. And tech stuff. So sometimes people bring in Pokemon games, you know, games that have, well, for at least the handheld consoles like the DS and 3DS stuff, they usually come with the save files saved on the cartridge, as opposed to the Switch, where they're saved on a memory card. Those old school ones, you know, down to the first Game Boy Color cartridges, they still have people's lives on it.
Good day to
You know?
you.
And I love that. I really do. They've all buggered off. That's fantastic. So, yeah. I've been going on and looking at some of these and just, you know, making sure that... Speak to you. Went out back.
Hey there.
Oh, wow. Working with Deathwing. The staff. Oh, the formal baton is better. Much better. Let's use that. Beautiful. Speak to Harrison Joan at the Oasis. Let's do that. Fly to Ramken. I can't do that because there's not a flight. Oh, there is a flight path there. There wasn't a halfstone there. That's fine. We could do that. Right. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, I own my own 3DS XL. Which means I can... Oh, it's the other way around. I can play DS games, and I can play 3DS games. And I've been playing Alpha Sapphire. I got it for my birthday, and I've been playing that for the last 2 months and really enjoying it. I loved it so much I got Omega Ruby because I never had. I had Sapphire when it first came out in 2003, 2004. I can't remember exactly when, but I had a physical copy of it. I got a Game Boy Advance SP, a silver one, and I got a copy of Ruby. Oh, sorry, Sapphire. And I loved it. In fact, I still have some traded Pokemon on there, on the cartridge that I can never. You know, they stay there. They stay there forever. So I wanted to relive all of that nostalgia and everything, but then I'd never played the Ruby side. I was always curious, so I was like, okay, now's the time, you know, staff discount. And yeah, it's been really, really cool. I've gone through both games now, completed both. I'm now going through getting the specific rares for each zone and trading them over onto Sapphire so I can have a completed Pokédex. Or a damn near close completed Pokédex. And then I'm also learning that X and Y have compatibility, so you can trade between them as well. Naturally, this means that I'm finding copies of it. Well, we only have one copy of X and one copy of Y in work at the moment, but I'm bringing in my DS and I'm having a look and seeing what they've got. My partner also has their DS, and they're happy for me to bring it in. So I'm signing in both my 3DSs when I come to work as, these are mine. I'm bringing these in to work to, play on my lunch break or whatever. I take the cartridges, just the cartridges in the back, and I go through what they've got. There's the Dark Pharaoh, Draper. Nice. So that has been done. Speak to Captain Hayden inside the Lost City of Tolviv. And then turn in the Cursed Tombs, which is over there. So we're getting all these done. Good. Meet me in Vizier. That's the Harrison Jones thing up there. Okay. Anyway, yeah, taking the cartridges out back, and officially I'm wiping the data because it's usually a good thing to do. It's for data protection purposes. Someone might have their entire phone number written down as different Pokemon. You can never say never, really. Well, you could. It's never happened yet, but I'm looking at these copies and I'm going, okay, so there's, that's from that, that's from that, that's interesting. I could and trade them over, and I do. It's a weird thing because it feels dirty to do, but it's totally fine. And when I've got everything that I wanted and everything like that, you reset the game, and then the next person who buys it has a fresh copy. Okay, we'll hand that in. And that's gnome obliteration done. So now it's just promises. It's the last thing we need to do is promises. So now we go to Harrison Jones at the far end. I don't think we've unlocked the oasis at Visar yet. So we're just going to fly over. So far, I have got a couple of Pokemon, which is great. They are fantastic. However, I'm not using them that much at the moment. I'm trying to teach them good moves and things like that, but their happiness is really low because they've just been traded from a different person, and that would mess with their happiness rating. I'm going to see if I can fly it over there anyway. So yeah.
Speak, friend.
Yeah, it's not there. Although, that's there, weirdly. Shadow Okay. Oh, right, yeah. I've not been able to do that this entire time. Talisman of Sinister Order. Your spells have a chance to grant mastery, which will give us intellect. And I think intellect is one of our key attributes. So I'll pop that instead of this, because this one gains haste. So I'll do that. There we are. It's up to date. Right. Yeah, so I've been getting all sorts of really cool Pokemon. I saw yesterday there was my absolute favourite Pokemon on a copy of X that I was just like, you know what, I really must get this. My favourite Pokemon is a Taurus. First generation Taurus. I've always loved it, and I've went for it as often as I could. as soon as I could. There's something going on here. The obelisk of the moon. I'm sure we'll figure that out with Mazirian's head. Here's the oasis. Wow. This is gorgeous. What's this over here? Ah, that's Al-Kharaj. I see. Yeah, makes tons of sense now. Oops. I can start flying down here. I think I see some... There it is. Oh, there's a half-stone thing. You know what? We might actually do that. First things first, we'll get the flight path. Cute little stumpy bomber. Okay, Sulla. No way. A paradise now. Oh, I love that. That's very funny. Right, we'll get rid of some stuff. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We are going to keep that on us just for now. Same with that, just in case. We don't need that. We don't need that. We're keeping them until we're done with everything else. Huh. Don't really need a starlight ink. We don't really need that. Or that. Definitely keeping that. Don't need that. Craft the aquamarine ward. I tell you what, we'll pop these over here. Ashen pigment. Volatile life. Don't need that. Don't need that. Disguise yourself as a herb. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alrighty. Harrison Jones. There we go. Okay. Harrison wants you to speak to Sulla. Who's right over here.
How are you?
Friend of a friend. Accompany Sulla to Sulla's sideshow. What? Sulla's sideshow? You are shitting me.
What can I do for you?
Great things happen here. Magical things. Right, Master Trapper. You and 5 meat straps from wildlife. Reinforced cage to capture cavorting pygmies. And use Sulla's harness to capture 3 camels. But he said no camels. Domesticated. I can actually attack the... You know what? Never mind. Right. Get you. And you. And you. And you are also in here too. That's brilliant. Okay. Put that there. That there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There they go. Beautiful. So I'm making it my mission now at work. Every time something comes in that is, you know, that I could liberate Pokemon from, I do. Wild camels, just weaken them. And then use the camel harness. Okay. And it's great fun. So far I'm getting, I think I've like 4 different people's Pokemon. You know, they traded the game in, they're no longer using it. It's free reign, really. A pygmy pen. Should I do that there and that there? Oh dear. Oh no, that captured it. Good. Alright, cool. Yeah, fun little extra thing. In the latest thing that I've done I captured Ho-Oh from, well, I knew it from Crystal, because that's where I started playing it. I'm going to start trying to get all the other legendaries as well. I've got all the version differences currently. There we go. Captured. Good. Yeah, I have all the version differences. It's, I've got a very good Zangoose, actually, which I never got to experience and I thought was really cool. And he's a very high level now, which is really awesome. Cage Pygmy, good. Cinderbloom. You're a wild camel. So if we do overdo it with the camel grace, we will get loads from you. There we go, good. How many camels do I need? 3 camels. Okay. There we go. Right, we could just kill one of the camels, to be honest. God, what was he doing in the Swamp of Sorrows? Never mind. Well, that's the meat scraps sorted. So now it's just 2 more pygmies. Gates pygmy. Good. Just need 1 more. If I fly back here. Camels stick with me, that's good. There's another one down here. A little bit bugged out, but that's okay. And that's that. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get back to Sala's magical tent. Okay. Master Trapper, Limited Potential, and Camel Toe. Speak to Harrison Jones.
See you later.
Who is... Oh, those are all Sala's apprentices. That's cool. Why are we all the way down here, Sala? Ah, well. Oh, that's a dungeon quest. Hang on. We might... Okay. Okay. Interesting. We could still do that just to finish it off, but... Anyway.
What can I do for you?
Alright, missing pieces. Collect ancient copper scrolls and kill shots excavators or overseers. I imagine they're going to be up here. We'll find out. Are these camels still following me? I think they are, look. God, they are already a little bit bugged out, aren't they? Okay, pillage loot sacks and enemies around the area, so they're... Ah, so they're all over the obelisk of the moon. Okay. Right. Ancient copper scroll. No, but this looks like a boss fight area if I've ever seen one. Here we are. camel just coming down with me and all. Alrighty, there's a pillage loot sack. It is making me want to watch Indiana Jones again, I'm not gonna lie. The new ride that they've talked about at D23, the Indiana Jones and the Jade Serpent or something like that, something of the something serpent. Looks very cool. And it's getting me in the mood. Oh, is that a direct way through? Interesting. It's good to know. We're bringing these camels along for the ride, are we? We can apparently attack them. I did not mean to do that. That's okay. Uh-huh. Okay, fair enough. Fire's in the way, okay. Right, gotta do this. See the corruption here. You get that. You get that. You get that. Which I can't do because you're not in line of sight currently. Oh my giddy out, right. Put that there. Seems like these bags are going to be the harder things to do. There we are. Well, we need to kill 15 of these guys, so there's going to be quite a few. There's 2 bags there, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get him, camel. Get him that. Get him that. Okay. Damn it, just missed out. That's alright. It's bad that I'm now looking at getting a copy of X or Y just so I can complete the Pokédex in it. It's really kind of obsessive now. I'm getting 3 games so I can complete the Pokédex of 1. I don't know how mad that makes me, other than extremely mad. But it's still good fun. I'm still very much enjoying it. I think if at any point I was just like, this is awful, I hate it, then I wouldn't bother. I think what is making it hard for me is there used to be something called the Pokemon Bank. It was an app on the 3DS, and you were able to transport between games into one localized database, and it made it really useful. However, it also made it really difficult after they discontinued it. It's still going on Switch, but you know these games came out in 2014. That was, you know, looking at some of the games that I'm seeing on when I'm transferring stuff over. Some of them, the last time they were played properly was 2014, 2015, something like that. So it's kind of depressing, but it's also like, well, you know, these guys have been sitting idle for 10 plus years. Let's get them out and about, still make them useful. I've always kind of felt like that when it comes to Pokemon. You know, I know they're just bits of code, but to someone who named it and, you know, did the Elite Four with it, that's their guy. They've had that from the very start, or something like that. And it's cool to see if someone's just gone like, yep, no, not playing this anymore, not bothered. then yeah, okay, but at least do something with it. I can fly through here, that's good. And maybe we're going to be in here next. Gorgeous temple. And it goes even further down. Well, that's going to be interesting. I hope I get to experience that. So we hand these in and then stirred the hornet's nest. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Does that make me weird? Make me a weird collector or what? Initially, I was like, I could use this 3DS and homebrew it or something like that, but that's highly illegal, and I wouldn't feel good doing it. Missing pieces. Stirred the hornet's nest. Speak to Sulla. At Sulla's sideshow again. Oh, all the way down here. Shroud of the Makers. Sure. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. How are we doing on the level front as well? We're almost up there. That's fine. I think I'm going to continue playing this until we get to finishing all of it. Sabotage 7 powder kegs. We'll get some upgraded legs. Use the Shroud of the Makers envelopes in your cloaking shield, rendering you invisible. Use it every 2 minutes to stay stealth. Dismiss your pet if you have one. Avoid Meserian. She can see through your stealth. Okay. She looks like a big red dragon flying in the air around the area. Okay. Click the powder kegs and sabotage them and we'll go straight through again. Okay. Sure. Righty. Well, let's do that then. We'll dismiss you. We don't need that. Use the shroud. Okay. And that's immediately cancelled by the... Okay. Oh, there's the dragon. Okay. Right. Oh, no. Fuck. Go away. Oh, it's immune. Fuck. Alright. Keep running. There it is. Okay, cool. Whew. Here we are. So, sneaky. I think he should be going around, but as long as we don't go anywhere near him, I think we should be alright. Is this okay to use? Yes, it is. Beautiful. What? Cloaked. Ah. You know what? Fuck it. Balls to it. can run away from these guys, which is fine. I'll get you over here. That's that one. Keep running around. They've all got him. His attention for now. Sabotage that one. Last one. Fuck. Okay. Got it. Nice. That. Oh, no, it did. It did. Sorted. Okay. Seems like something happened. No idea what. Huge explosions going off everywhere. Fires. Let's head to Garrison Jones. Not so fast. Hopefully it's going to be one where we catch up with him and dispense. Yeah. I'll see about having next... Oh, I'm at the Cornwall Tattoo Convention on Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It might be able to be done Monday, but then I also have, 3 days. It might be a decent time to use it at the end of the tattoo convention each day. Ooh. Let's see if this makes a difference. Get off that. Okay. You still think I am mounted? Nope. Okay. Reagents can't do anything. That can do post, which is a weird one. How about... Need to be in the office, okay. Right. I shall be back in a second. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought. Turns out the server went down. So I was going to get booted out at some point anyway. But, never mind. We're back. And now we can actually talk to Harrison. There it is. Nice. We'll get the leggings. Kill 10 elite troops in the Chamber of the Moon. We will pop on those leggings. Enter the building. There we go. Right. Inside. The elite troops. And then fly down here. Lovely. So there's 10 elite troops down here. Ooh. They're all elite. Well, yeah, they're all, of course they're bloody all elite. Not a problem. And then ancestral guards. We're also... We're trying to help in this case. But we'll use you for that. And we're immediately going to go down, which seems a bit of a waste. No matter. Just get rid of the elites. well, let's answer that question. The other one's down there. Alright, cool. Doomguard, can I help us out a bit? Almost. Where the hell is this guy going? Say anything about getting help with that from this? Okay. I was just trying to think if there was anything down there that said to the tune of "they're all elite." Next door as well have chilled out a bit with their building works, which is good. Go on. How many more do I need? 4. One big elite pool, which I'll be using all of my cooldowns. As many as I can. Oh shit, it's mine. Okay. Split off into random directions, but if we leave them alone, they will either die or come back. There we are. Last one. Beautiful. Alrighty. And now that last one is all gone. Harrison's over there. Bad datas.
You need something?
So many. Alright, let's do it. Accompany Harrison Jones to the chamber of the... Let's
Can
go.
I help you? Have a good one.
upload the Titan data. Ah, yes. Right here. Just take a moment. Okay. Code accepted. Activating. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, bugger. Alrighty. Where are we going now? We're going to your next point, which will be right here. Come on then, Dr. Jones. Interesting difference in color and lighting. Ah, there he is.
Greetings.
Alright. Defeat the Titanic Guardian. We'll get some shoes, which are better.
Fourth of July.
Take out those crystals. Okay. Kill all three of them by moving around. Or moving around this area inside the building. Because of the way the server works, they will not be doing that. Just going. Right, there we go. And that's... Oh, that's got him. Nice.
Can I help
A little
you?
bit easier than I thought. I see.
You need something?
Sulla's gift. Speak to Harrison Jones.
Have a good one.
Okay, where are we going now? Oh, that's where it comes out. Yeah, check it out. Nice. Okay. Sulla's gift, which is up here, away from where everything else was. There's also maybe his head, which I don't see anywhere over there, but we can keep our eyes out. We must be getting close now. Look, we've got another 20, 15 steps to go. We're at 93% of the way through. I did say that I will be doing this no matter what time. There's a weathered nomad at the top here, which is interesting, but... Oh, he's right here. Sulla's gift. Kill troopers whilst mounted on confiscated artillery. Will get confiscated dog tags.
Be careful.
Can I use this one? Okay. Ooh. Huge. Help the bombardier. I'm the bombardier. Killed 10 infantry in one shell. Nice. Look at that. Okay. It seemed like a particularly difficult thing to do, considering they're politely grouped in groups of 10. That's alright, we'll keep firing away. They just seem to keep on coming back, don't they? $63, 71, 80, 2 more I'd say, and 89, so yeah, 2 more. There we go. 96, And for the last one, 100. Out we get. Harrison, nice to know you haven't moved. I'll take those dog tags, which have been upgraded with haste, so now they're even better. Fuck yeah. Speak to Harrison Jones at the top of Maker's Ascent in Uldum. And that's a daily quest that we can do as well. Where do we go now? Ruins of Quintesset. Okay, killed you. I called it. Kill the Obsidian Colossus and we'll get Harrison's climbing hook as a wand. Sure.
Have a good one.
Alright, watch the dialogue. Rifleman. Okay. Something glowing in the distance there. Will these guys attack me? Yes, they will. It comes alive nearby while they are in speed. Shadow runes on the ground. Oh, right, feeling that was yummy too. Deathwing will never have the coffer. Well, not if I can help it. Why? Where does it belong? Where does it belong? Where does it belong? It belongs in a museum. Fuck, you know, someone's compensating. Alright, let's fuck it up. Avoid the orange beams and pink shadow runes on the ground. Follow the instructions on the screen. Ow. This may take a while. Zag's doing great as well. We're out of range. This will take a lot of time. Gonna start using these water spirits as well. Get our mana back up. Jesus. More lifetime. And we will have you. We'll put a number 6 on you as well. Go on, Zach, we got this, mate. Easy things have happened. things up. This is fantastic. Almost saved us there. Almost there. Gotcha. Wow. Huge. Fortune and glory. And Harrison Jones and the Temple of Uldum, which is over here. Look at that, well done.
What can I do for you?
Harrison Jones. Recover the coffer of promise.
Be careful.
Okay. I think we're skipping that one as well. There's Explore Uldum. Where is this? Where are we? Oh, the Temple of Uldum. Okay. Harrison Jones.
Wherever the action is.
In 1,000 years, even you might be worth something. Complete the Coffer of Promises quest in Uldum and up to including Harrison Jones in the Temple of Uldum. Nice. Put that baby in the cradle. Speak to Harrison Jones. Someday the old coot may learn to trust me. Use the signal flares. Wow. Jesus, look at this. I wonder what that's supposed to reference. It's obvious what it's supposed to reference, surely. Signal flare. Boom.
Release and last.
Cradle of the Ancients. With Bran. Nice work. Give Bran the contents of the Coffer of Promise. Did we just see that there? Everything's just gone really growy. Titan discs.
The answers are here.
There we go. And that is promises.
The truth is out.
We'll decline that. We have completed all of the Uldum storylines. Oh, that's so cool. Right, and we are now at the Cradle of the Ancients here. So, yeah. We will hand this one in. We won't worry about Zirian's head. So that is that done. That's the first time I've completed all of the story quests in Uldum, and it just turned into Indiana Jones. Fantastic. So, we're going to go hand in, return to the Lost City, get a little bit more XP. We'll be almost up to level 88. I will then spend a little bit of time next time, which will be later this week. I will be trying to do these dungeons. Fortunately, it's not something I'll be able to film. Oh, hello. Ah, right, you are. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Right, let's try this again. Ooh. There you are. Return to the Lost City. That's an archaeology. I do have archaeology. I could do that. Here's the thing. Can I? No. Okay. Let's get out of here. It's just, I might spend a little bit more time this afternoon grinding, but by the time you come back and see us, we will be level 90. I know that for a fact. I'll then start the Warlords of Draenor campaign, everything like that we need to get over into Draenor. So, yeah, thank you very much everybody for rocking up and sticking with me. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.